my feel-good breakfast show.
This is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso. Thanks so much for joining us on this Wednesday morning. Delighted to be talking about eco-mobility. Why
Yes,
are you
we
laughing?
are indeed. Because I was in Sandton last week and getting around was a bit difficult because of this Ecomobility World Festival 2015 that is currently underway in Sandton for the duration of October. Now, the festival offers a view of what the future might look like, a car-free precinct, what would that might look like, and what it might feel like to have lesser congested, of course, streets in the economic hub of South Africa through the restriction of personal vehicle access and also using roads as an eco-mobility route for public transport, walking and cycling. So we want to know what you think about it. Give us a call on 08391333728. Also give us a shout out on Facebook and on Twitter as well, letting us know, do you think it's possible to have that kind of setting where in the middle of the city we could use more forms of public transport and then outside obviously having your car available to you? What do you guys think of it?
I think there is a way around it. I think it can be done, definitely. You know, the more we become aware of it, the more we'll make a plan about it, definitely.
Yeah. I think it can be done. I've only ever just known, like, hectic times, because I stayed in Joburg for like 4 months, and man, I struggled to get around. But I'm sure if it's within a particular precinct, a particular area, it can be done.
Yeah. Well, if you haven't really heard of this Eco-Mobility World Festival, take a look. This is what it's all about.
The aim of the Ecomobility World Festival is to give citizens a chance to experience an eco-mobile lifestyle, while city leaders like Johannesburg's executive mayor and industry expert conduct dialogues around the implementation of eco-mobility in the country's major cities.
We're quite excited about the number of people in Johannesburg that have taken on the initiative to participate in the Ecomobility Festival and to contribute at different levels. We've agreed on a declaration that we're taking to Paris at the end of the year about the programs that we're implementing in our cities.
The Johannesburg Declaration states leaders' commitment to creating sustainable transport solutions, safe urban spaces, raising green awareness and investing in low-carbon vehicles, among other things.
A bus rapid transit system that we're introducing into Sandton. We've built dedicated cycling lanes. We've rolled those out in Sandton, but we also have those in Braamfontein, in the inner city, in Soweto and other areas. And we've expanded the sidewalks to make it easier for people to use the sidewalks. That contributes to better quality of life in the first instance. You'd like to spend more time with your family, more productive economic time. And it's important that we reduce the amount of dead time that people spend in their cars.
The Ecomobility Festival includes an exhibition where innovative travel solutions are available to test drive. These eye-catching vehicles have 2 or 3 wheels, but for the true minimalist, there's a single-wheel electric scooter that's the epitome of eco-friendly transport.
All these vehicles that we are having on display here, including cars that are running on electric or solar powered, you usually don't see. Here you can come to the exhibition, you can see them, you can feel, you can test ride them and get this experience.
To get Joburg and other cities to adopt eco-mobility, an approach called tactical urbanism is recommended by experts like Timothy Papandreou.
So tactical urbanism is the ability to implement changes on the street quickly, effectively and cheaply, and to see action and change there and then for the community to realize that these things are happening and the government's responding.
As leaders, we have to put our money where the mouth is. We can't ask the public, use public transport when we don't have an adequate system in place. So we're going to have to get the enforcement right so that people really believe that this thing is alive, it can work, and they feel comfortable using it.
You have many centres in Johannesburg, so you can't just do it in Sandton, you can't just do it in the centre of downtown, the CBD of Joburg. You have to do it in all the 5 places, I think, at the same time. And so that's going to be very exciting to see that happen because it'll spread across the whole city and people will feel the impact very quickly.
Getting South Africans to think beyond the car may take time, but if we make the change, we reap the benefits of a cleaner environment, less traffic and a better quality of life.
Well, so that should make travelling in the mornings to work a whole lot more interesting. So give us a call on 08391333728. What do you think of the whole notion of this Eco-Mobility World Festival? And is it painting a brighter future for us out there, hey?
Well, it definitely is. I think so. No, well, you're asking the question, and we're asking the question online to you as well.
Exactly.
I think it's a really good thing to do. We always say we want to be greener, we want to recycle, but we don't know how to do it. Well, then they bring in a festival that educates us and teaches us how.
In fact, Itu says, well, I think it's a great idea, though it will depend on how individuals handle it. Lorenzo August says, I think it's an uber idea. We should practice it here too. I'm assuming he means Cape Town. Think about how wonderful and beautiful Cape Town would be. Just a thought. Somebody here says, Rina van Rooyen, clearly very frustrated with morning traffic. I think it's awesome. Less taxis driving like morons. Oh my goodness.
Shame, man.
And Tobile Portia Machinini says, thank goodness I don't travel around those places. But I guess that's the whole thing. It's meant to lessen the frustration of having to travel to work every single morning and imagining a greener future for us all.
We all have to take responsibility at the end of the day. You know, this is something that each one of us can do to help create a better future for ourselves as well and sustain the planet. So.
But also, the city is so full. There's so many people in cars. Just sometimes you just want to walk without someone hooting at you, you know?
And I mean, we constantly say that, you know, Johannesburg is a world-class African city. If you think of other world-class cities out there, like your Londons, New York, Zurichs, they have these very efficient public transport forms that make it very, very efficient for you to go around. Timings work better, meetings are lesser missed, so come on, let's give it a chance. So well done to the Johannesburg Council there for bringing on Ecomobility World Festival. Right now, let's take a look at the headlines of the morning with Zoe Brown.